Hello everyone, my name is Tommy.
And I'm PJ.
And welcome back to the episodic anime. This time, a new series emerged called Chainsaw Man. PJ.
Yes.
You are going to be in the corner where anything new or shocking or whatever happens is going to be coming down to you. Because I have read the book, all of season 1 and currently up to date on season 2. However, you have not.
I haven't seen anything about the show.
Which is great. Based off the first episode coming out today, A Boy and His Dog. How do you like the show? How do you feel about it so far?
I'm actually super excited. I'm a little sad that Chainsaw Dog is no longer in body, but I have big hopes for the show, man. Like, I can't wait for the next episode to hurry up and come out.
I can't either. I'm very excited. We watched it the day it came out, and now I'm like, man, I gotta wait a week.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about the obvious thing. There's been a lot of talk around the show and its use of CGI. How do you feel about the CGI in the show?
To be honest, I didn't notice it.
They're using it in a unique way. It's when Chainsaw Man was in Chainsaw Man mode, where he had chainsaws in his arm and had... I said chainsaws a lot.
Oh, that was CGI? Oh, okay.
He's CGI, yeah. One of the biggest scenes that I could tell it in is when he's standing amongst all the dead zombies. He's standing there and he's animated, and everything else I think is drawn or at least computer animated. He is CGI. Besides that, let's get into the plot. Let's talk about this episode. This episode starts with Denji and Poochy, and they're chilling in their cool, awesome super shack, and they're just dreaming about the simple things of life. PJ, you know, like bread with jam and girlfriends and not living in debt, which I gotta be honest, living in 2022, those are my goals as well. So, yeah. Anyway, his father was tied into the Yakuza, and he made a lot of bad debt choices. And then when his parents died, you know...
they got passed on to him.
Yeah, it goes to him. Then the devil dog Poochy, also known as the Chainsaw Devil, has shown its face and it was injured. Denji then decided to make a contract with him and became best buds and use him to hunt devils to make money for the Yakuza. We fast forward to the time when he was invited to hunt one at night, and he's like, all right, what are we doing here? Where's this devil? It looks like it's just you and me. Then a demon appears, the zombie devil. He shows up, and everyone here is apparently zombies and also controlled.
Didn't the old man merge with the devil?
The old man made a deal. He made a contract with the devil, and it was basically like, oh, I need more power, which, devils, they're going to not do all right. So as soon as they got a little bit of power, the devil was able to control them entirely. So he used the old man to coach Denji into the warehouse, because devils throughout the whole show just have a great urge to kill devil hunters, which I mean is fair, because if you were being hunted, you would want that guy dead as well. But yeah, Denji just gets brutally murdered. What did you think whenever you were watching Denji get murdered? Did you think this is a fast way to get rid of a main character?
Oh, no, I was so ticked. I was like, there's no way they're killing off the main character this fast. And then literally, like, he was being stabbed, and I'm like, his dog's going to do something cool. And then all of a sudden it pans over to him in the dumpster, and I'm like, this is freaking outrageously stupid. What the heck is happening?
And one thing I didn't realize when I was reading the book, because it's not animated, when he's in pieces in the dumpster, I didn't realize his blood drips down into Poochy's mouth. I just thought Poochy went, I gotta fuse with him. Makes a lot more sense that Denji's blood went inside of Poochy and he went, I gotta become and fix this man. And so Poochy rebuilds him like a Lego man, climbs inside of him, and becomes Denji's new heart.
Yeah!
Thus the cord sticking out of his chest, thus making Denji the new and improved Chainsaw Man.
I thought one of the coolest things, though, after that happens and, he busts out of the dumpster, is when he looks at all of them and went, I will kill you, and grabs his little loop and goes, I must jumpstart my body now, give me a second. Yeah! And then he gets absolutely tackled.
He gets dogpiled on after doing that, and then, being a chainsaw, he cuts his way out and reveals that he is, in fact, the Chainsaw Man. And then he just continues to kill zombies. And the devil at this point's like, you need to get the hell away from me, man. I don't want to see you ever again. And then Denji ran at him and cut him in half. And then after that, to get out some pent-up anger, he just started killing the Yakuza members and screaming like he's stuff like, I'm debt-free now, which is pretty cool. And then, he stands there, and on comes a new devil hunter. A new devil hunter, which you know the name of not, but I know her name. And I know her very well.
I am super excited for
Do
her.
you like this mysterious woman that has appeared?
I do. She's offering bread with jam.
She shows up, and Denji's standing there, and she hugs him. And then she offers him two choices. One, be killed and added to the pile. Or two, become my human pet. She did also preference that, her pets do get fed well. And Denji has not eaten well before at all. So I feel like we know the choice Denji will be making.
Yeah. It's bread with jam. He's dreamed about it.
Jam. Bro, jam. Yes. We also heard Poochy's voice.
Just so you know, I've always loved listening to you talk about your dreams, Denji.
He, I don't know what gender Poochy is.
Dog gender, that's what.
Hey, what's your sex? Dog, baby. I'm a furry. And then I missed two parts. One part, which is actually very funny in my opinion, where he's talking about how he sold his eye and his kidney and his left nut.
Oh my god, yeah. I think I sold a nut. How are you unsure about selling a nut?
Hey man, look, things happen. If I'm at the point where I'm missing half my organs and I'm debating selling a nut, I'm not going to want to remember it either. And the last point before we jump into the guessing game of next episode, the intro. How do you feel about that intro? Did you watch the intro?
I did. I didn't pay attention very well, though. I know it has a very upkick beat to it, and I kind of digged it.
So this intro is actually incredibly special. I've seen it since episode 1 came out, because as soon as it came out in Japanese, everyone blew it up, and it's actually really cool. Every single scene, or most of the scenes, I'd say like 85% of the scenes from the intro, are actually animated versions from very famous movies or anime or different shows in general. There's a scene where one of the main detectives, you haven't met him yet, is pointing a gun at the camera, and they compare and contrast that to Pulp Fiction. The entire intro is that, where it's from other famous movies and stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Is there anything you want to talk about that happened this episode?
This episode? No, I think we basically talked about anything I would talk about.
All right. Well, you know what time that is, which is this time I won't be able to participate. But welcome to What Happens Next. PJ.
Yeah.
What do you predict will happen in the next episode? There's not much to go off of, so, the world's your oyster.
I'm going to start off by kind of asking a question.
Sure.
So, now that he has a demon's heart, can he die? Well, demons die, but if he drinks blood, does he regenerate?
That is an excellent question, PJ. They do explain this later on, at least in the book, but I'll cover it for you. So devils have the ability to regen human body parts, or their body parts, similar to how when Denji came back alive, he had his other eye and, assumably his other testicle. I don't know, I haven't checked, but he has both eyes because he has the ability to regenerate. And you are on the money if he drinks human blood, or any blood for that matter, he will regenerate. And since he's a chainsaw, a perfect analogy for this would be blood to him is fuel.
Okay, then I feel after breakfast, because clearly the man's getting good breakfast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're gonna go out and take down a bigger demon, and he's going to almost he's gonna get bombed in a way. He's gonna get cut in half. But then he's just gonna drink some blood and be good.
So your predictions for the next episode is the man gets breakfast and then fights other devils, which ends up in him getting mortally wounded but doesn't die.
Yeah.
Well, PJ, I think you summed up Chainsaw Man. That's the entire first season. So
I tried. I bet the lady that he's with does more. Hey, shut up!
Yeah, your dog's going crazy back there.
I feel like he's gonna go, and the lady he's with is just gonna start asking questions. Not demon, but not human. But I'm gonna say you're human. So she's gonna do more investigating on how he has the ability to generate chainsaws. I feel like that sums it up till I know more information.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed this and you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you're listening on Spotify, give us a rating. Rate us 5 stars. You can rate whatever you want, but preferably 5 stars. Thank you. And hopefully we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.